Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Fool this man!
For you folks listening on the radio, you're in luck. For you people watching on the live stream, you unfortunately have to see just how ugly this guy is.
A giant half chicken, half squirrel.
Give him a call at 727-550-7886.
You jerky little ass, I ought to split your nuts off the side of your face.
And now, here's your humble host, Kevin Holly.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. I am your host tonight and every night that I do the show. Hello. My name is Kevin Holly, and I'm alone right now. It's just me and you and this taser and my balls. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be a very long 2 hours by myself. So if you're listening to us on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com, we do also have a live stream available for you to watch us, if you like, or watch me, rather. That is on twitch.com/The Kevin Holly Show or YouTube. Just Google it. Just look for us. You'll find it. We're also on Holland's Facebook page till we get banned. So we do have a chat room available if you're watching us on those streaming platforms, and I will be paying heavy attention to the chat tonight and hopefully having a lot of fun with you guys in the chat. Also, we have a phone number. I have open lines today, so it's Open Line Thursday. Oh, hey, it's Open Line Thursday, everybody. All right. So call the show, 727-550-7886. Also, our show is sponsored tonight by the one and only MarijuanaGolf.com. That's right. Go to MarijuanaGolf.com and type in the Kevin Holly Show, all one word, in the promo box at checkout and get 10% off anything in the store. MarijuanaGolf.com is golf's #1 brand for the medicated golfer. Hit the green, tee it up high, and you can see on the live stream here what their website looks like. MarijuanaGolf.com is badass. They have a short video. I'll play it for you right now. Is there no sound to this video? Oh, wait, I turned it down. Let me start that again. Hey, listen, it's just me, guys, all right? Here we go.
Everybody, welcome to MarijuanaGolf.com. I'm your host, Darren Smith. Here's what the shirt's all about. Middle of the stance, leaf here, buttons, look down, middle of your stance. Driver, move back a little bit. Play off your left heel. Rotate around this leaf. Rotate. This leaf, left arm straight. Rotate, left arm straight. Right leaf, fire through. Leaf to leaf.
Leaf to leaf.
Leaf to leaf.
Leaf to leaf, everybody. That's how you do it. MarijuanaGolf.com. Proud sponsor of the Kevin Holly Show. We love those guys up there. I think Darren, the guy you saw in the video, is now over in Hollywood, if I'm not mistaken. Look, you can buy gift cards. You got golf balls, golf tees. You got poker chip ball markers. I got a poker chip. There's badass hats, and I've had some of these products in the studio. I'm out of swag, Darren, so hook me up, dude. I'll give some more of this stuff away with the swag packs, man. A lot of people have gotten these things. Ask Glick. He's got some MarijuanaGolf.com stuff. So does Sven from Murder the Crow. You get a golf carry bag. You got your golf putter head. $100 for a balanced, beautiful Marijuana Golf putter head. They call me Harry Putter when I play golf. Harry Putter. Thank you. Anyway, looking in the chat, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Granny loves getting banned in the chat. I love Granny. That's pretty awesome. With some of the things he says here. He says he does the landing strip, but has shaved his shaft and head so much that the landing strip goes from the belly button clean to my butthole. K-Love 2000 in the chat. What the fuck is this? Yes, and I'm Olympics, referring to the opening video that we had going on there. Sir Buff drinks a lot, says No Holland. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Hell yeah. That's about how long our first and only break's going to be. So I'll see you after the break, dude. A chip to poke with. Thank you, Aurora. Oh, man. So a lot of stuff has happened since last night. You know what I mean? You're probably wondering where Holland is, my co-host, in that chair. How do I point to it? That chair over, where's my camera? Over there. Holland's not here. but for good reason. She's in good health. It's not like she's sick again. Angie in the chat, what's up? Oh my gosh, where's my bell for everybody? Karen in the chat, hell yeah, look at everybody. All right, this is great, cool. Thank you guys for joining us, or me tonight, joining each other tonight. But Holland actually had extra work, and you know, when you're a beautician to the stars like Holland is, over at Holland's Hairport, proud sponsor of the Kevin Holly Show, you know, sometimes she'll get a client that comes in and has a big job, if you will, you know, something that pays well, maybe takes a little longer. And so she decided to work a little late. It's her salon. She makes the rules. And she, you know, texted me a very nice text that said, please don't hate me, you know. And of course I'm not going to hate you, Holland. Work and family always comes first before the show. Unless your name's Kevin Holly. Then the show, my kids are, right now, I dropped them off at the park. They should be fine. They know their way home. Granny loves getting banned. You should have told me, and I would have co-hosted, dude. You can call the show and co-host that way. I have a Zoom thing set up where I can Zoom people in. This is what it would look like. The only problem is the show's already started, so the window would be this big box right here, and then you still see me and Holland, and I got that third seat that right in the video. So that person that zooms in can see all three windows. It would be just like a Zoom meeting, you know. But I'm not. Maybe during the break I'll fire that up and I'll put the Zoom link into the chat. I have never done that on this show. It's been set up for it, but I've never done it. So that would be kind of cool. Like if I had my druthers, remember that word last night? If I had my druthers, I would have set that up before the show. But instead, I was talking to Patrick Berge outside in the parking lot, and when you talk to Berge, you know, there's no real. It's over at that point. You know what I mean? I love that guy though. Check him out. That's The American Awakening. He has a third book out that he just got his original copies mailed to him, like the prototypes or whatever, the final product, if you will. So look out. Patrick Berge's got a new book, a third book. It's badass, too. I looked at it, and I'm actually in the book, in the middle of the book. It's like a 400-page book. It's pretty awesome. Somewhere in the middle, he's got a picture of me and a picture of a mutual friend of ours that he did work with a little bit. The girl with the big fake titties. I don't know if you remember her. I'm not going to mention her name, but you have to buy the book, I guess. Hey, there's a free plug for you, Patrick. You owe me $8. But it's funny because I've known that girl for like 20 years, and she found Patrick on her own, and it was just a really weird, fun story. But you know, as long as I don't look like an asshole in the book, then I'm good with it. I just don't want to get green dotted. I know that Patrick's a very controversial person, and I'm surprised he hasn't sued me yet. He's going to throw me under the bus next, you know. I'm just kidding, Patrick. He's not listening. He's doing his show tonight, right now. So maybe we'll see Patrick in the second hour. I don't know. Granny Loves Getting Banned says, bitch, I only use Zoom for court cases. Karen says, how many people can you have on the Zoom with the show? I'm not really sure about that, Karen. I haven't done it yet. But you know what? I'll tell you guys what. I will figure this stuff out with the Zoom thing, and I will start bringing a lot of the people from the chat and just anybody that really wants to. You know, I'll put the link maybe in the posts. I believe next week we'll be unbanned on Facebook, and we have normally had a pretty good reach on Facebook, but we're shadow banned, throttled, suppressed, censored, and we're currently banned from going live and advertising, of all things. For fucking memes that I found on Facebook. I'm not going to get into it. Oh my God, I'm already mad. Klove2000 says, same at Granny Loves Getting Banned. I hear you, dude. I hear you. Klove2000. I mean, I like to decipher the handles on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, and people that make up their Twitch especially make up their own handles, you know. And a couple of people, since I was on Patrick Walsh's show, on the I'm Not Right Network a couple days ago, I asked them, you know, guys in the chat, he's got a very cool following of, you know, listeners and whatnot, and people that contribute to the show and enjoy the show and whatnot. And, you know, it was like, kind of like, well, how did you get your name? If you guys could all just, every one of you could send me a private message with what your name actually means. And a couple people did. It was pretty cool. But I'm wondering if Klove2000 is like somebody that was born in 2000 and loves the Kev Dog. You know what I'm saying? A little cool K. K Diddy, you know, right here. Man, the order. What is the other Special K? Special K maybe? No? Notorious KEV? I don't know. Whatever. MarijuanaGolf.com, everybody. Yeah. K is the letter to my first name, and 2000 is when I graduated, says K-Love. Okay. Shane B says, doubt it, dude. Hey, Josh just got home. Hello. Oh, I love the My Pillow guys. Hello, dude. Hello. Oh, man. So, all right. I'm going to jump right into this. This happened in Orlando. This is breaking news. This happened today. And, hold on a second here. Okay, cool. I got kids. I got to check on them, you know. My one daughter's on her way to dance with grandma. So that's pretty awesome. So this happened in Orlando. I'm going to pull this up. If you're watching, you'll see it. If you're listening, I'll help describe it. There's a video to it as well. The headline is, Florida man drove 112 miles per hour on the shoulder to impress his girlfriend, says troopers in Brevard County. So I guess it didn't happen in Orlando. It was in Brevard County. A man who was arrested Tuesday night after being clocked driving more than 100 miles per hour on Interstate 95 in Brevard County said that he was showing off for his girlfriend. Around 7:36, like they nailed it on the time there. Around 7:36, troopers said 19-year-old Angelo Donnelly was observed attempting to overtake a vehicle in the left lane of northbound I-95 at mile marker 186 in Melbourne, kicked up a lot of debris from the shoulder and nearly colliding with the vehicle he was passing. A trooper conducted speed enforcement in the median using a laser and determined that Donnelly was driving at 112 miles per hour, soon accelerating up to 125 miles per hour to catch up with him further down the interstate, according to an arrest report. After Donnelly was placed under arrest and put in the trooper's back seat, he said he was showing off for his girlfriend, who was allegedly following him in a separate vehicle. Donnelly was booked at the Brevard County Jail, where he has since bonded out and faces a misdemeanor charge of reckless driving. Lucky he didn't kill somebody. Look at that guy. He does not look sober to me in that picture. That's his booking image. If he doesn't look sober in his booking image, which was probably taken hours after his arrest, or at least the drive back, I mean, who knows? It could have been at least an hour, you know. He doesn't look sober to me. And the choice that he made to do that. So here's the video of this guy. Let's oh, man. Caleb says, alpha male. Rusty Grammer in the house tonight. Says, sounds like a Kevin Holly move. I make New Jack moves, dude. I don't make moves like that. And after seeing him, Caleb says, no, he's definitely not an alpha male. All right, let's play this little video and see what he says here. This is it looks like a God camera on the, like where the dome light would be on the ceiling of the cruiser, and there's a bunch of road cones in the back seat with this dude. It looks like it's an SUV, probably a Ford Explorer or something like that, and this dude's cuffed and stuffed in the back seat, and here's the video.
You gotta slow down, brother. You're gonna.
I know, man. I really don't usually. This is the first time I've actually ever been pulled over.
So what happened? Why are you driving like that?
You want me to give you the honest truth?
Yeah.
My girlfriend was driving behind me, and I was, you know how that goes, man. I was just trying to show off, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Say again?
I was just trying to show off. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
We're on the way to Coca right now, and I was just trying to act a fool, I guess.
Is your girlfriend the one you swerved around?
I'm sorry?
Is your girlfriend the one you swerved around?
No. She was behind me.
Okay.
Oh, here's a little dash cam video. Here's the cop pulling out, puts on his sirens. He's on the shoulder, waiting for his chance to merge onto the actual interstate. He's speeding up pretty good here. He's overtaking traffic now. Now he's really hauling ass. He's probably getting over 100 miles an hour now. Still not completely in the left lane. He's still a bit on the shoulder. I guess that car hasn't pulled over enough for him. There he goes. Look at this. So I guess we're about to see the dash cam video of this state trooper as he tracks down the dude that was doing 112 miles an hour on the median on the shoulder rather. Damn, look at this. Imagine being a state trooper and being able to drive like that legally. That's badass, man. I'd kill it. I would do that in my Hyundai if I had a siren, you know. It's a bit of a lengthy video. All right, we only got about 15 seconds left of this. Are we going to see the perp? Are we going to see the perp here? Is that him? Is that a Honda? 112 miles an hour in a Honda? Seriously? Is that a station wagon? Is that a Honda Accord station wagon? Come on, dude. Well, judging by the way that guy looks, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't driving a freaking Honda driving like that. got another story loaded up. Let's look at the chat here. Caleb says, first time here. I like it so far. Thanks, Caleb. I've seen you on Twitch before. I do recognize your name. I don't know if it was just a show that we were watching and we were both in the chat, maybe. I feel the need for speed. Yeah, me too. All the time. I actually had a daydream today about buying a crotch rocket. I'm not a crotch rocket guy. I did have a katana like 15 years ago. It was kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Let's see here. Jorts Boy says it would be fun as fuck. Drove 135 down I-75 in my Monte Carlo back in the day. Somebody last night was like, was it Holland? Was like, why is it J Monte 1972? And I'm like, because he had a 72 Pinto. You know, it literally says Monte 1972. What else could it possibly be? A dude named Monte that was born in 72 or graduated, like Caleb, or you know what I mean? I don't get it, dude. I mean, I tried to make fun of Holland last night for stuff like that, and I totally embarrassed her. But then she just killed me with the word of the day. And she came up with a word, unlearned. And I'm like, there's no way that's a word. And sure as shit, it was a word. She got me. Sir Buff Drinks a Lot says, I've drove 126 in a 93 Honda Accord wagon. That's great. What's up, Autumn in the chat? Hello. Hello. Rusty Grammar says, hands off. K-Love is my brother. All right, man. I mean, you saw they first. You saw they first, man. I get it. It's all good. All right, so we got another Florida man story. We're going to start the show tonight with Florida man stories because I got like 2 or 3 of them. Florida man calls deputies for help after tying up a couple for 2 days. Let me read that one more time. All right, look at this guy looking like Dave Chappelle. Okay, like a confused Dave Chappelle. It's like it looks like Dave Chappelle had sex with the dad from the movie Friday, Ice Cube's dad. I forget his name. He died recently. You know, the guy that was sitting on the toilet, like spraying the, you need a J-O-B, that guy. So this guy, a Florida man, calls deputies for help after tying up a couple for 2 days. In Green Cove Springs, Florida, a Jacksonville man was arrested Monday night after deputies said he called to turn himself in for a home invasion robbery where he tied up an elderly couple for over 2 days. The Clay County Sheriff's Office said, and by the way, what a nice way to look at the glasses half full and not half empty. They could have said that he called to turn himself in for a home invasion robbery where he tied up an elderly couple for under 3 days, but instead they kept it positive and said that he had tied up the elderly couple for over 2 days. Glasses half full. WFLA, kudos to you with that headline, with that intro to the story. The Clay County Sheriff's Office said 46-year-old Aubrey Lumpkin, I don't know if that's a good name for like a lead singer in a punk band or maybe a gay porn guy that has like some kind of STD. Aubrey Lumpkin. Who would want to partner up in a porn with a guy named Aubrey Lumpkin? Don't matter what he looks like, you know. I mean, it does kind of matter. He looks like Dave Chappelle had sex with the dude from Friday, but anyway, the Clay County Sheriff's Office said that 46-year-old Aubrey Lumpkin called them around 11:36 p.m. Nailed it on the time. It seems like everything happens in Florida on the 6th. So he called around 11:36 to tell them that he was a piece of shit and had done horrible things and to turn himself in for a crime. Could you imagine that? They're like, Clay County Sheriff's Office, how can I help you? Yo, man, my name Aubrey Lumpkin. I'm a piece of shit. I've done some horrible things. I need to turn myself in, you know? So deputies said Lumpkin told them that there was an elderly couple who needed medical attention. Now, I know, you guys, like, this is about an elderly couple. It's not funny. There's no comedy or humor in this at all. This is terrible, you know? But the show must go on. It is a breaking news story that happened today. Deputies said that Lumpkin told them that there was an elderly couple who needed medical attention. So when deputies arrived at the address, they said they found 2 victims with their arms, legs, and face bound by duct tape. The couple was extremely dehydrated, malnourished, and covered in feces. I mean, I don't want to trivialize this, okay? But it was only a little more than 2 days, okay? And if they were extremely dehydrated, I know they were old, it didn't say their ages, but they were elderly, but extremely dehydrated, 2 days without water, malnourished, when was the last time they ate? I know there's probably a food shortage over there in Clay County. It is Biden's America. But they were covered in feces. Whose feces? They need to be more specific. Was it that guy's feces? Did he poop on them? Did he throw poop at them? Or did they poop on themselves? And if they were malnourished and dehydrated, how much poop could they possibly be covered in if it was their own poop? There's so many holes in this story. There really is. A lot of holes in this story. Hey, let's take this call. Save me. Everything's discombobulated from last night. Hold on a second here. I gotta find the proper cords and stuff. There's stuff hanging around oh man. There we go. I got cords on the floor. My cord hangs low. What can I tell you, All right, we'll take this call in a second. Here we go. Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Who's that?
Well, I was almost to the studio, and then I remembered I got to work tomorrow.
Ryan Brown in the chat. And Shane B. Sir Buff Drinks a Lot from the chat on the phone. What's up, dude?
What is going on, sir?
Well, nothing, man. But I don't know if you were listening.
Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised that a car can do fucking 120 something miles an hour?
I'm surprised of what kind of car. Well, no, I wasn't actually surprised. I should have called it. It.
That is precise Japan engineering. I fucking mind you very much.
All right, hold on a second, Shane B. Every time you call, other people want to talk with you or at you.
You know what it is.
Nope, lost them. They hung up. So, Shane B, I'm talking about this dude that turned himself in on the phone. Have you been listening to this? Okay, so
made it sound nice.
Thank you. I mean, let's be positive, like Charlie Sheen. Then the world would be a better place. Shane B. Wait, that caller's back. Let's take it. Hold on a second here. All right, we can do this. Hold on a second here. It takes a moment. Alrighty. Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show with Shane B. Kevin, who's that?
Hey, it's Shelby Suggs.
It's who? Shelby Suggs?
Shelby Suggs.
What's up,
Yes,
Shelby? Hell yeah.
I just wanted to call and say, hey, man, I'm still alive and kicking.
Nice. Dude. You just wanted to call and say you're still alive? That's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, at my age, I have to check in once in a while,
That's Shelby Suggs checking in. All right. Dude, for those of you that don't know, Shelby Suggs is a legend. It's a guy that's been around forever and heavy in the local music scene, and a rare but beautiful opportunity to have you on the line, dude. Very cool.
Well,
Thanks for
you,
calling.
sir. It's nice seeing you on TV, and I was just surfing around. I finally sat down and had some time to spare, and I saw you up there. I said, well, I might as well call him and say, what's he up to?
Man, that's cool as shit, dude. I really appreciate that. I really do. You know how much I love you, dude. I know we've been trying to connect over the last year, and it just hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will at some point.
Oh, it will. Yeah, absolutely. When you've got some time, when you're not bringing on Poet or anybody like that.
That's not going to happen again. He's officially been bumped. Shelby Suggs just
really?
bumped
Already?
Poet.
Why? What happened?
I mean, I don't want to really get into it, and I got Shane B on the phone here as well, and somebody else is trying to talk in, but it's all good. I mean, in a nutshell, Poet showed up. I think 2 out of the 4 times that he was here, every time he brought smoking awesome guests. Like a rapper, an EDM band, all this cool stuff, and but the very last time he came, he sat on the casting couch and heckled me. Play more of my client's music, stuff like that. The whole show, dude. It was never ending. Then he pissed in the parking lot, left a whole 12-pack of empty twisted teas where the car was parked, like garbage in the lot, dude. And then he took off.
The legend just keeps on going on and on. That's for sure. Do you know a person by the name of Rio Paris?
I absolutely love Rio Paris, and I know he's cool with Poet, and I'm still cool with Poet too. But yeah,
Rio. What I was going to say is maybe have me on your show with Rio.
Oh, that'd be cool.
On your show.
Hey, you know what's funny, dude? I connected with Rio at a comedy club 4 weeks ago, something like that, and I've just hugged the shit out of him in the parking lot. And hold on, caller, just give me a second here. Jesus Christ, you know what? Maybe
I don't know if you saw his post, but he's trying to raise some money to go back to California to get some work done on some of the movies and stuff he's doing.
I think it was actually New York. He's trying to get back to New York. Shelby, hold on a second. This person's incessantly calling. Let me patch him in. Hold on. Okay. Good Lord. All right. Hold on. I know. All right. Hey, who's the new caller? You're on with Shelby, Shane B, and Kevin. What's up?
Oh, hey everybody. How are you today?
Very, very well.
I'm a first time caller, new listener. It's nice to hear everybody. I love this show. Me and Kevin are real life friends, and sometimes we'll go out to the bar for a pint. And everybody will be like, hey, they look like brothers, and we'll just have a great laugh about it, and we'll finish our beer, and we'll go get a Euro and head home.
That's certainly better than being fake friends, that's for sure.
I think that you know a little bit too much, and I don't think it's your first time listening or your first time calling. All right, wait. Let me guess. You have a pubic toupee that you shaved today, and it looks like Groucho Marx.
It's not a toupee, and it doesn't look like Groucho Marx. I've already told you it runs straight from my belly button clean to my butthole, and it's just it's a straight, and it's like have you seen how the Spanish people do their mustaches and stuff? It's like that, just clean as fuck.
Nice, I like
pencil
that.
line straight to the butthole.
Pencil line straight to the butthole, like a pencil thin mustache, but without the twirly part, because it's just like penciled on. I see where you're going with this. Like every Latino person that you see working a kiosk in the mall, like they want to spray perfume on you or something like that, and they all got that tight fade, you know.
Right, and it's so like I've got it trimmed up so classy that once it gets to my asshole, you think that my asshole is going to be smoking a cigar and with a Bill Clinton impression.
I like that. Yeah.
That's not a turd.
Yeah. Shelby Suggs with the jokes. Oh man, the only turd is Granny getting banned. Granny loves getting banned is who's on the phone. I figured it out. I'm looking in the chat. I know your voice anyway, but it says
Wait,
what?
Somebody called me a turd?
No, I think I did actually. I said the call. The call it's like a turd call. Don't be offended.
Okay.
Yeah, don't be offended.
No, I'm not. I was
Okay.
going to say that was fair. I was going to say that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
About buttholes, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, Shane. Shelby's
We're not.
correct. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm kind of like a butthole gate fire. I can kind of like go right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Like I'm more concerned about your health than I am like actually looking at your.
You probably know one of my guitar players, don't you?
Do I know one of your guitar players?
Yeah, Jarris Jones.
I don't know. Is he a glory hole advocate as like myself?
He's pretty much the representation of liberation for sure.
Shelby Suggs, I'm
no,
telling you,
I
man,
don't.
you don't want to go down this path. You don't want to go down this path, Shelby Suggs.
Okay, I'll stay away.
I'm just saying, and Shane B is being quiet on the phone. I think he's just listening and shaking his head right now and probably rolling his eyes, but at the same time, weirdly interested, you know?
Well, I
also want to tell you I'm going to be working on an album at All Access Studios, my one and only first album.
Really?
And maybe you could come down while I'm recording and stuff and do a live shot with us, man.
That would be killer. And you know what I love about stuff like that, which I've only been invited to a couple of times, and thank you. I really appreciate that. And maybe we can make that the first time that we actually hang out, like aside from the bullshit stuff. But what's cool about that is it turns into like a private showing, like a private entertainment, almost like going into the spaceship at 2001 Odyssey. You know what I mean? Like it's like champagne.
Well,
room,
you know, I mean, if you have a local musician and you want to see what they do every day to make a living, you know, that's the way to do it live.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Can I ask what kind of music you play?
I do everything but hip hop and rap, and that's only because I suck at it.
Well, no, like I'm saying, so like you said you're in a band. So when you go and play your band, like I don't know much about it. When you go and play in your band, what kind, like do you do mostly covers, or what kind of genre do you usually do?
I have 500 covers, and I have about 80 originals.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Shelby, you mentioned earlier about your age, but you didn't say what it was, and you're not a girl, so I'm not scared to ask. Can I ask how young of a man you are?
I am 56, and I'll be 57 October 20th.
57 or 67?
57.
50 with a F.
No, 66 as in Satan.
I was going to say, you look a lot older than 57, Shelby. Come on. I've seen your feet, bro.
I'm 56, and I'll be 67 October 20th. And
cool.
And I'm living the life, man. I mean, one of my girls that go out with me right now is Samira, who's 30, and from
Robbing the
great
Cradle.
country. So
Okay.
hey, love it. Robbing the Cradle.
What? I mean, I'm calling the kettle black. Actually, the pot. I'm the pot. It's pretty bad. It has been, but now I'm tame now.
She's from Haiti, and it's kind of different,
Oh, what? People age faster in Haiti? Is that what you're trying to
No,
say?
she's young. She's 30. She's only 30.
But she looks like she's
Well,
50. What are you trying to say?
The earthquakes will really
Yeah, the earthquakes will really
stress you out.
stress you out a little bit. Earthquakes and the garbage in the water. Like
That's not garbage. Those are cardboard boxes, and they live in them. Stop it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man! I have a friend that adopted a Haitian baby. Okay, so let's be cool.
Good thing that they got out of fucking Haiti. God, I mean.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, now, before I hang up here, I want you to plug John Spinelli's drum company for me, too.
Okay, sure. John Spinelli's drum company. What is it called? I'll pull it up and put it in the screen here. Let people see
Spinelli
it.
Drums.
How do you spell it?
Spinelli.
What's going on here? Hold on a second. All right, here we go. So we got a plug for Shelby Suggs. It's Spinelli, Spinelli.
Yep,
Drums.
John Spinelli. He's the one who introduced me to
I got it.
drummer John Blackwell.
First thing that popped up, musical drum builder, Spinelli Drums, SpinelliDrums.com. And there's Spinelli Drums on Facebook, Facebook.com/Spinelli's Drums with an S, like they're his drums. I'll click on the link here real quick.
He's taking on Tama, Ludwig, Rich, all those guys. He's going to kick their ass.
Shelby, I'm really glad that you called in, and I know you got to go in a second, and I got shit to get to as well. But look at this website's badass. What's really cool is we started this show a little over 7 years ago, and for the first maybe 3 months, we didn't know what we were doing, just trying to make people laugh, and then it started to grow, and we decided after becoming a part of the IRN and becoming friends with the guys at Open Mic Live. That we wanted to support local musicians, local comics, local artists, and indie people. So, like B-list actors and writers and producers, people that are coming up, And the fact that you've been around almost the entire time, and you called tonight to just kind of plug one of your buddies doing their drum thing, which is looking really pretty professional. That's how you do it, man. It happens organically. You don't solicit for it,
You know Stan, right?
I love Stan like a brother, yeah.
Okay. Well, he always, brought people in because he loves music to the heart. And he loves people to the heart. And it shows, you know what I mean? That's what makes him so successful with people. And that's what it's all about. When you got people that care and love each other like family, conversations come up that are awesome.
Yeah, no, you're totally right, dude. And experiences, and just like, the kind of person that Stan is, and I think this reflects a lot of the community that we're trying to support and try to be part of and have been forever. I mean, I guess we're not even really trying. It's just happened, and it's still happening real time right now, literally right now. And I think, what it is it's like you could go a year and not talk to Stan or Shelby or a lot of these guys, look at the Sunshine and Bullets. I haven't talked to Rich in like a year, but they got married, they had babies and all that cool stuff, and it's like I could see him tomorrow at the gas station and it would be a hug fest. You know what I mean? And then we talk about tunes. What are you doing next? He'd be like, what are you doing next? You know what I mean? So I think that's cool, man. And Tampa Bay is I think it's the 12th largest radio market in the country, something like that. Central Florida, whatever it is. And
it's an awesome city right now. You're in the perfect location.
Absolutely, dude. And there's so much music and entertainment and comics out here that are just busting their ass. And Rio Paris is a great example. The dude's trying to raise some funds to go to New York, to go to L.A., Look at what happened with Cam,
I Rio Paris out because, when I first met him, I'm not going to use the word, but I said, "Hey, man, you my nigga," and he goes, "What?" He got mad at me. I go, well, wait a minute.
Oh God!
Clarify something to me. I said, "I'm not stupid ass dude." I said, "Well, aren't we brothers? Hell yeah, we're brothers. Don't you love me? Yeah. Well, then why?"
Well, I mean, that's just.
Black. I can't say it. I mean, come on.
Come on. Well, that's because you're fucking 80.
Yeah, hold on. I was about to say you sound too white to be saying it, even with the A. I don't know.
Shelby's like, "Hey, Rio, what's going on, my?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he challenged me to do a stand-up comic, and I go, "Don't challenge me to do anything." He goes, "Yeah." So next thing I know, I'm at Pegasus, and he's hosting that night, and I did my stand up, and he's like, "You're totally comfortable with that." I go, "Man, I ain't afraid of nothing."
No, yeah, that's good. You can't be, dude. If you're not, well, I mean, there's an element of being afraid. I mean, like if you're not a little bit nervous or a little bit afraid or a little bit just butterflies or just questioning, yourself, then there's something wrong with you, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm afraid of bot flies. I'm afraid of bot flies.
I'm very impressed with it. Your stand up.
Hey, Shelby. Check this out, and Granny, I think you like this as well. When I met Rio Paris on the sidewalk, well, I didn't meet him there, but like he was there after a show, and I was already in the parking lot. I did 5 minutes. Rio closed it out, and I didn't even know he was going to be there. And when I left the car in the parking lot to go back inside to go pee before I went home, and I was shaking hands, kissing babies, whatever. And I see Rio Paris, and I walk up to him, and I fucking hugged him like 10 times. And I'm like, dude, oh my God, I love you. You're like my hero, blah, blah, blah. So get this, dude. He's like, oh, man. He's like, I want to come on the show. He goes, I'll message you. And I said, well, hold on. Let me give you my card with my phone number. And I pulled out this little card, like business card holder that I have here. If you're watching on the stream here, you can see it's like this little metal tin thing. Yeah, and it's, if you're listening and not watching, it's just like a little metal thing that holds like 15 business cards, and it fits in your pocket. It's like the size of a credit card, and it kind of just flips open. And my kids got this for me like 15 years ago. My kids are 17 and 14. Yeah, and it used to say Dad right there in the middle where the chrome part is. It used to say D-A-D, Dad, And when I pulled this out to Rio, and it was also, Taurus was there, and Michael Evans, there was like 3 or 4 black comedians just talking on the sidewalk. And my little tattooed white ass walks in between all of them and just starts hugging Rio. And he's like, yeah, I want to come on the show. Let me message you. And I was like, dude, are you serious? Fuck yeah. Let me give you a card. And I pulled this out, and he's like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, this is this cheesy like business card holder that my kids got me. And in fact, it used to say Dad right there. And then we both just kind of paused and looked at each other, and I was like, yeah, just like you. Like now, I'm just like you now, no dad. Something like that, dude. And he goes,
Oh, no.
he goes, what the? It's like, that was some racist shit, man. And I'm like, I know, dude, I know. I just felt like I had to do it to make you laugh. I don't know what to do. I'm like, starstruck, And he just hugged me again. He was so cool, man. And he actually texted me. He texted me that night while I was walking my dog. And he mentioned something in a text message to me about a conversation that we had like 5 years ago when he was doing his, he was doing like gospel mumble rap in his car, filming himself, and it was absolutely hilarious. Granny, you'll probably appreciate this. We did that Battle Rapture a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. He was like, oh, yeah, and he was like mumble rapping like gospel, and it was hilarious. And
he says I'm kidding because I want to do a comedy album with him. White guy and the black guy together and do all kinds of shit. He laughs. I'm like, why are you laughing? I'm serious.
Yeah,
I
right.
Do it. I think it would be awesome, man.
I don't know, man. I love Rio, man.
Put all this bullshit out there,
Yeah,
so
no, it's a good idea.
Tell everybody that brothers and sisters still exist.
Absolutely,
no matter
dude.
what color we are, and no matter what spirit we are, no matter what religion, we're still brothers and sisters.
But Shelby,
I'm an old hippie.
Old hippie, brothers and sisters exist. All that being said, you still can't drop an N-bomb, dude. You can't be like, what's up, Bob?
But his other friend that comes in is black, he'll do it, and it's okay. I don't get it.
Yeah, because they were oppressed for hundreds of years. So were we, I guess.
You know what?
I don't know.
Well,
with
whatever.
all my handicaps, I've been suppressed too, man. Everybody's been calling me worse than that.
Doesn't make it okay for you to drop N-bombs, man. It's just culturally inappropriate.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just,
right.
I know. I mean, we listen to the rap music.
I'm mostly Irish, and I've been called a potato in, so I don't know if that.
You ever been called a pikey?
No. No. How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
Oh man, none, because they don't have any, because there's a fucking famine, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you really? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, none.
You can't have it.
No, that was terrible. That's a hacky fucking.
It is. It is hacky, but it was,
Kevin, I also want to make a comment. Who's doing the sign language in the bottom there?
Oh yeah, we have hired. Thank you so much, Shelby Suggs.
No, I'm all for the disabled.
Yeah, no, that's a sign language interpreter, American Sign language interpreter. She's from Purdue, and she has agreed to do a live stream during every show that we do, and she signs as we talk so that people that are deaf can actually follow along.
And so if she does it, you have to pay her?
I mean, well, that's, we have an NDA. We can't really talk about it. Shelby.
I mean, she's kind of cute, but,
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
It definitely brings the hearing impaired into your show.
Shelby, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That's just a YouTube video that I found, and I put it on loop. And and listen, dude, listen.
The thing is, I'm laughing because I used to be a respiratory therapist. I'm really good at sign language on event patients and stuff, and that's what I was laughing about. It has nothing to do with what his shows about.
How good are you at interpreting the sign language she's doing? Because she's actually doing a loop, signing the song "Wet Ass Pussy" from Cardi B, dude. If you look closely, she's like, she's putting dicks in her mouth, and
she's got the hand around the mouth.
You fell for it, dude. Oh, at least I got the old guy to fall for it, Sorry, you said it, bro.
Hey, I'm proud of being old guys rule, man.
You do, dude. You're badass, man. Holy shit.
Would you date a deaf girl?
Your show. I don't mean to call your show or anything, but I just want to let people know, like the Willie Nelson song, I'm still not dead again today, so I'm still alive doing shows, so everybody come out and see me, and one day I'll be on your show, man.
I can't wait for that day, honestly. I think it'll be a lot of fun, dude. I'll take care of you.
You have to schedule it. I'm a busy man, but just schedule it. We'll make it happen.
All right. Shelby Suggs, everybody. Dude, thank you for calling, man. It's always a pleasure,
I love
man.
you, and keep up the good work, man. Keep it going.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, you as well, man. All right, man.
Later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Holy shit. Shelby Suggs, the man, the myth, the legend. Granny getting banned. Granny loves getting banned.
Hey, what's up?
Whoa, dude. We lost Shane B. I feel bad, but I couldn't not take that call. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, no, I get it. Would you date a deaf girl, or have you ever dated a deaf girl?
Here, the only problem with me dating a deaf girl, okay? Like I haven't. I am currently talking to a girl who's deaf in one ear. And I'm familiar with that because I worked with a dude in a cubicle right next to him, and he was deaf in the ear that we shared the cubicle wall with. He had tinnitus in the other ear, so I would just go and mess with him, I would talk, but I wouldn't let sound come out and just fuck with him. But I would date a deaf girl if she had big old titties. I'm just kidding. But the only problem with dating a deaf girl is when they talk to you, they sound retarded. And I know you can't say the R word, but because they're like they barely, when they make sounds, they can't hear themselves. They're like Sylvester Stallone, same thing. Could you date Sylvester Stallone? And he's like,
could I date? So it depends on if he got some bolt-on knockers, first of all.
That's
and
what
second
I'm saying.
of all,
yeah, we're always on the same page.
And second of all, I always kind of wanted to date a deaf chick because my thought was, right, so you're right, they do talk kind of weird, right? But they don't want to talk like that. So they're mostly going to sign to you, right? So if you're getting bitched out, all you would really have to do was close your eyes.
Wow, good point.
But you might get punched in the fucking face, but
yeah. I mean, well,
you wouldn't.
They're not blind. I mean, they would see if they got close to you while they're signing, I would imagine, Or
right, but if
they get angry and punch you.
Yeah, but if you close your eyes and you're not part of the conversation, I think that could anger. It depends on how unstable of a chick you got. I
suppose,
you know what I mean?
If they're Italian and they really use their arms and body language to talk while they're signing, you know what I mean? Like an Italian deaf girl,
or the island that's probably going to be the next state. They're known to punch you a couple of times.
Yeah,
maybe even cut.
Probably cut you.
Do you? You like the craziness?
I mean, I don't know if I like it, but I seem to be all over it all the time. Like that seems to be my, you know what I mean? It's like my go-to. It just happens. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they're attracted to me. Man, I got a effed up haircut tonight. I'm gonna get punched in the face by a Puerto Rican girl for this haircut.
Right.
No, but
I mean, how crazy are you talking though? Like crazy where you miss a dinner and there's a fucking bird with not like a fucking cooked chicken on your front porch with knives sticking out of it? Or
has that happened to you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you want it to, I know a girl. I know a couple girls.
No, I'm in a happy relationship.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No, yeah, I've you know, I've had some really good ones too. You know what I mean? I've had some really good, wholesome relationships. The last 2 serious relationships that I released myself of liability from was
I don't.
what? You don't what? You don't.
What is it? Released yourself of liability? I don't understand what that entails.
No longer associated with anything to do with those 2 relationships that I'm speaking of, and they just so happen to be the last 2 serious relationships that I had, both of whom lived in my house with me and my children.
Right, so it makes it sound like you went to get a pack of cigarettes one day.
No, not at all. I still live there.
No, okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
I still live there.
They went to get a pack of cigarettes on your request.
No. In fact, this is what's messed up, Granny, is that both of these relationships ended quite amicably. The first one, I was engaged. She's now married, and that was like over a decade ago. Something like 7 years ago or something like that. More than that. Yeah, it was like a decade ago. And after living together for like 6 or 7 years or whatever it was, the spark kind of faded away, and we just had a conversation like, what are we doing? And she was like, oh, I'm on my phone looking for a new place to live. And I was like, well, all right then. That was really easy, you know? And
wow.
Then, yeah. The other one, she kind of crossed a line in personal things, you know, and which I won't mention on the air, but I said if you speak of this, if you contact this particular person, it was my ex-wife. I'm like, if you talk to my ex-wife, you know, I'm like, it's over.
That's a difficult
conversation.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like, why would she need to speak with your ex? We don't need to get into it.
No, it's okay. It was my child had misbehaved, got caught sneaking out, but no crime was committed. There was no record or arrest or anything like that. It was a curfew thing. But I was in the middle of litigation. We were fighting for shared custody time. And I'm like, this is not the time for me to alert the ex-wife about this child's behavior. I've handled it. The other parent that was at the sleepover, you know, has also handled it, and it's over. And she's like, no, I got to talk to her. She needs to know. And I'm like, if you do this, we're done. And she did it. And so I was really lucky that I had a minivan and an enclosed trailer for access, you know, to a trailer. I was able to pack all her shit up in 2 trips. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you beep the horn twice, like a little like doo doo, and flip her off on the way out, or no?
No. But when I got divorced, like in, I don't know what it was, like 2012 or whatever it was, and we did it together through a paralegal, you know, and so we had to go to the courthouse just to sign the final papers, you know. It was just a in and out kind of thing. And we're walking down the steps at the courthouse in Pasco County, and my ex-wife and I get to the bottom of the steps, and she stops and looks at me, and it was kind of like when Cameron Sloan in Ferris Bueller's Day Off was saying bye to the principal, Edward Rainey, and she's like, oh, I guess that's my ride, you know, and he's like, said some stupid shit, and she's like, oh, that's so beautiful, thank you, you know, when her grandma had died, you know, it started like that, right? It started like that. We're just staring at each other, you know, we're finally officially divorced. We're standing on the steps of the courthouse, and she like looks at me, and I look at her, and we're face each other, and she's like, well, sorry. And I went, pfft, and I stepped backwards down the last 2 steps, and I gave her double birds, and I was like, freedom! You know, like, fuck you.
You double tall mander?
I double tall mander, dude. Like, hey!
Right there at on the courthouse steps.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So
like a fucking true American.
Thank you. That's probably why she still hates me. And it's very difficult.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very difficult.
It has made my life an absolute fucking shit show.
But you know what? Worth it. It was worth it for this conversation, my friend. Yes.
You know what? And like, you know, I bet like every couple months, maybe every, you know, like, you know, every 6 months, she has that dream, Kevin, and she sees you, and you're fucking double tall man in her, but you're butt ass naked with a full blown erection too, and you're just giving her all 3 of them, buddy, straight up.
Wow, dude. Wow. Oh, hey, look, my mom's in the chat. Oh, hey, look.
Hey, Mom.
My mother-in-law's in the chat. Hey, cool. All right. Well done. It's a fucking morning zoo. All right.
It'll make your head spin. Viewer discretion is advised.
God damn it, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Whatever. All right, listen. But before we break, I'm gonna. I hope Shane B's not mad at me. But if we'll take Shane B's call in the second hour, because I know I got something I want to talk to Shane B about. And he called in, and Granny fucking stepped on his toes, and then Shelby Suggs stepped on all of our toes. But it was all beautiful. I wish Shane B didn't drop his call, man. That would have been cool if he was sticking around for that. But
I would like to apologize to Shane B. Sorry.
Yeah, you owe him an apology. You know what I mean? Last time I know, yeah, I'm sure he's forgiving you. Last time I saw him, he had an erection too. It was weird. He gave me the finger.
Sweatpants?
Dude, okay, check this out, man. When I was like in like 7th or 8th grade, like middle school, we called it junior high school back up in Chicago, like the suburbs where I grew up, you know, and I went, so my parents made me go to like, it was called CCD, and it was like an after school like church program, you know, at St. Hubert's, you know, church or whatever. And dude, it was a heavily populated area. Okay, I grew up in like Schaumburg and Elk Grove Village and all that, right by O'Hare Airport and the nice northwest suburbs of Chicago. And so this place was always packed, and there was a church retreat that I was forced to go on when I was like a 7th grader or 8th grader, you know. And the youth pastor that went with us, he kind of looked like Dan Marino, okay?
Fucking bouffant, like curly-ass bouffant.
Yes, isotoners and slippers, dude, everything. It was cold as hell, too. No pun intended, but it was, like, really cold. And this retreat was, like, almost in Wisconsin. It was, like, in northern Illinois or whatever, like Geneva or something like that. And so we're in this, like, campground. And when they, like, opened up the doors, it was almost like a one-story like small elementary school or something like that. And when they opened up the doors and turned on the lights, there was fly traps, like those, you know, those like paper fly traps that the flies stick to, and they were all filled with dead flies, and there was flies flying around everywhere. And we were like, oh my god, it was nasty. And we all had to bring like pillows and sleeping bags, so that all the boys were on one side and all the girls were like on a different side. And the first night, like it was nasty and weird. Like the older kids, the bigger kids, man, they snuck out, they snuck in alcohol. The girls were like smoking weed, you know, and then they were mingling and sneaking around, and there was boys and girls like in common areas and outside. And, you know, it was like nobody slept that night because the pastor and the staff was constantly disciplining everybody, you know, and it was impossible to sleep. So the next day, we had an assembly, and there's like 30 or 50 of us, you know, like 20 boys and like 20 girls, you know. And he like lined us up like it was gym class, like we're all sitting Indian style in little squad lines, you know. And he's wearing gray sweatpants, dude. And he's like, "You girls last night, so disappointed." This is Dan Marino, you know. He's like, "Y'all are just little bitches," you know. He was like angry Alex Jones. "Y'all are just a bunch of little bitches."
Was his fucking hammer bouncing every time he made a point?
It was like a hammer. It was like his mushroom tip, dude. Yeah, like he didn't have underwear on. You could see the urethra. It was so like, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like this impressive giant, you know, manhood. It was just like a regular dude, like a dad. You know, dad buys Dan Marino.
He just dad dicked the entire fucking summer class, bro. He was the yoga pants before they were cool.
Dude, he was Dad Marino. He Dad Marino'd everybody, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. He took off the isotoners and just scratched himself for a second, like nobody's noticing this, you know? And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, mushroom fucking field. There was one big mushroom. Yeah, and so we called everybody bitches, and then one of the girls got upset, and before nightfall, you know, she had called her parents from the payphone, like in the parking lot. And she's like, "He's calling us bitches. His dick is sticking out," you know? And these, dude, it was the buzz, man. Everybody's talking about it. And that kid's parents drove like 2 hours and picked her up and a few of her friends. And now it was like more boys than girls, you know? We had the advantage. God. Yeah, it was crazy. So
you think they had a meeting with the guy and they were like, "And by the way, Ted, I can still see your cock," and he's still in the fucking sweatpants.
This is why we're leaving. Oh my God, yeah, and so I stayed for the whole event. And in a nutshell, Granny, we had a snowball fight out in the yard during like recess or whatever, and I was getting killed by snowballs by all the girls, because that's what I do. I hang out with all the girls, you know what I mean? And I was getting just pelted with snowballs, and I turned to try to like run, and I turned and took one like real quick like like Jumanji stuff, not Jumanji. What would be the name? Like Usain Bolt stuff, And I thrusted myself.
Really fat, like Matrix?
Yeah, and I thrusted myself with one powerful, foot thrust, like I was going to take off running like, like track. And I propelled myself head first right into the trunk of like an oak tree and knocked myself out.
Like clean out?
Oh, yeah, like Tyson out, dude. And I'm laying in the snow. And I blacked out, and I opened my eyes, and there was like 4 or 5 of these little schoolgirls looking over me like, is he dead? Are you okay? Is he alive? Is he breathing? It was bad, dude. And then finally, we had to do a project where on poster board, we had to like write something that was anti like date rape or anti premarital sex, because we're all teenagers and preteens, And we made a poster board. You don't know. Yeah, we made a poster board that said, pet your dog, not your date. And that's pretty much it.
For Jesus?
Pretty much. I still tell my kids, like my daughter and her boyfriend, they're 17 and 18, whatever. And anytime they're snuggling too close, I'm always like, room for Jesus, try to separate them.
Get room for Jesus. Do you still have the promise ring?
I think she did get a promise ring from him, yeah. That little...
No, you. Do you still have your promise ring?
Oh, mine. Dude, listen.
Are they called purity rings now? I've been informed. My people tell me that they're called purity rings.
Your people? I don't know anything about that. No, maybe your people should reach out to my people.
Yeah, I'll have my people reach out to your people. I got a team, a crack team of top men that aren't men.
Top men that aren't men? Sounds perfect for 2022. Yeah.
And actually, it's not men. It's one woman.
She identifies as a bukkake.
Yeah. She does.
Yeah, she does.
It gets wild.
Oh, that's ridiculous, dude. Maybe we should just meet up at church. I've done that before. I still go once in a while. I still go to this. There's this church that's not far from my house. And it's like a rock concert, so I kind of enjoy the music. And then they usually have, like, when the pastor goes up there, he tells, like, a message, not a sermon, And it's like, come as you are, and a lot of hot girls there. And also, it's usually funny. They have a fairly positive message of some sorts that's sometimes politically correct. Not politically correct, but, like, climate-wise. Political climate-wise, it's current, And these guys are mostly middle, centrists. So it's kind of all right. You walk out of there with a good feeling. But I certainly don't like, I don't know, I'm not really a church guy. I'm not really a religious person. But I kind of like going there once in a while. Maybe once every couple months. Or if there's a girl, I've gone once for that. Actually, like 6 times.
All right, yeah, okay, Kevin. So as somebody who respects let me first say this. Somebody who completely respects your religion, and I think that religion is... No, I'm not going to say that. I think religion's good for people. So they get together and they can find chicks that they want to plow. But other than that, I'm wildly unreligious. I just don't like it, but I don't talk about it much, and I don't really, it doesn't, you know what I mean? I don't let it bother me.
I get it. There's no explanation needed, honestly. I think that as long as you are not preaching to other people that they should do what you're doing, then keep it to yourself. It's okay to talk about like what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, whatever. Like I still am very agnostic. I still question the belief of any religion. You know what I mean? Big time. But at the same time, I was raised a Christian, so I have to kind of. It's hard for me to just get it out of my system. But I'm also not trying to, because I like some of the parables and like the whole Good Samaritan thing. We talked about the Good Samaritan Act last night, The prodigal son is a good one. The son takes off. He wants his inheritance early before his father dies. He gets it, and he basically goes to Vegas and blows it all. And when he comes back, they give him a hero's welcome. And the other son, who didn't leave and didn't get the riches, is jealous. And it tells the story about how a father loves his sons no matter what. You know what I mean? So those kind of messages are fun and good. And when you leave, you're in a good mood. You're usually highly caffeinated, and sometimes you plow a chick, So
Okay.
Yeah.
And so listen, Kevin, I never said that I didn't like, and I don't like the Bible, but I didn't say that it didn't have meaning to it. The Bible has incredible meaning to it. It's mostly the people in religion that cause it to be what it is, and I think that even people that are highly involved with a church would agree with that. And secondly, I have a predestined disdain for religion because you were speaking with the musician and stand-up comic. What was his name again?
Well, he's not really a comic. He's definitely a musician and supporter. That's Shelby Suggs, the old guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was awesome about him is I could tell that he just generally loved music. Like he wasn't doing it for anything but just his general love for music. So people like that you really got to fucking respect. You know what I mean? Like people that just generally enjoy what they're fucking doing.
If it makes you a good
he's
person,
one of those people.
Yeah, if it's music that makes you a good person, if it's artwork that makes you a good person, if it's doing really well at your job and being productive that makes you a good person, or being a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mom that makes you a good person, then yeah, what's the difference? If it's going to church that makes you a good person. But you're right. For millennia, people that are super religious have caused fucking war. You know what I mean? Like all kinds of bad things.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, religion really is like that's what corrupted humanity in my opinion. But that's here nor there. And where I was going with that was, do you like hardcore music? You may or may not have heard of this band. I don't know.
Oh, I feel a D's Nuts joke coming, but go ahead.
It's not a no. I'm being for real. I was going to tell you an actual story. Have you ever heard of A Day to Remember?
A Day to Remember. I believe I have heard of that. Is that like a pop punk band?
No, more.
You said hardcore.
No. They're more like a hardcore screamo type of deal.
Screamo. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I meant to get to it, but I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I was also in a band, a very successful punk rock band. I was the lead singer of a punk rock band.
Get out of here.
Here. Really? Yeah. And the first show that those guys ever did, they opened up for us.
Really?
In a town called Ocala, at a little fucking place where they do like go-karts and mini golf. And like they fucking like roped off the fucking like child playground thing so we could play the shit there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they opened for us and they asked me how they did. I was the lead singer of a straight edge band.
A straight edge band. You sound like a straight edge person. You're very articulate with your vernacular. You're very well spoken.
I'm not straight edge, and I was pounding fucking beers as the lead singer of a straight edge band. And that's where shit kind of went south with us.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So those guys opened for us, and they were like, "Oh, how'd we do?" And I was like, "Oh, well, you sucked."
What was the name of their band?
They're A Day to Remember. Now they're fucking multimillionaires from their music. Turns out I was wrong.
Yeah. What was the name of your band, if you don't mind me asking?
The No Fillers.
The No Fillers, except for the beers that the singer is pounding in between songs.
Right. And this is where I was going with it. So like it was going well until I started like taunting my straight edge audience with as I'm pounding beers on stage and like calling them out.
Yeah.
So where it went is those guys I was in a band with now are all preachers of churches exactly like you're talking about. And when we were in a band together, their father was the preacher of a very famous church in the town I'm from, Ocala. I'm not going to mention the name of the church.
That's okay.
And so now they're all preachers there, and so exactly the format you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then the guy, the preacher, that my bass guitarist's dad found my lyric book, called me the seed of Satan, and I never saw him again.
Oh, you poor thing. He went out for a pack of smokes, never came back. Dude.
Well, there was some very egregious shit written in that book.
Are you being serious right now? For like?
No, I'm dead. I'm 100% serious.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make a joke then. I'm sorry. That sucks.
No, I don't know. You can make a joke. I don't give a fuck them. And then they made another band and they wrote a song about me called "How Does It Feel to Be a Whore?" and I loved it. It was awesome.
How old are you, Granny?
I am. Hold on. Hey, how old am I? I think I'm 34.
All right, stand by. We got to take a break, but stand by. We're going to take this one more call before the break here. Somebody wants to talk to us. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me merge them together here. Stand by. All right. Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show with Granny Loves Getting Banned. Who's this?
Hello, my name is Jason. I work in waste management.
Oh, hello, Jason, who works in waste management. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Is that other dude still on the phone?
Yeah.
What's your name, dude?
Hey, my name's, you can just call me Granny, and also I'm a stockholder in your company, so I would let this fucking phone call. I just want to put that out there. I own stock in your company. I'm not your boss, but...
Thank you, Grant. I tell you what, dude, you got my respect, too. I used to be in a band. You want to hear a story really quick?
Yeah.
So I get off stage, right? Drop the mic, walk up to these two chicks, and I'm all like, "What's up, ladies? My name's Slim Shady. I'm the lead singer of D12, baby." And they're all like, "Oh my God, is he?" Okay, I'm sorry. I was fucking around.
That's all you had, really? Come on. Oh, I have to pee so bad, and I was about to go to break, and I took Jason's call because, waste management. You know what I mean?
We'll go to break. I'll call back after.
For crying out loud.
I was enjoying the phone call, and so I'll call back and shoot the shit.
Hey, give me
I
one
got
joke.
a couple for you that you'd love. Go take a piss, Kevin. What the fuck?
Are you kidding me? Let's all give one.
Do you want to let it roll, and then me and him will keep on hosting the show while you're pissing?
No. But what I would like, because we're so late on break here. What I would like though is a joke from Jason, real fast. Give me a joke. Come on.
Man, I don't know if I can. Okay. My ex-girlfriend told me I needed to quit impersonating a flamingo, so I had to put my foot down.
Well done. Granny Loves Getting Banned. Give me a joke.
What's the difference between a hooker and a lawnmower?
I don't know. What?
I don't choke the hooker before I fuck it.
All right, I got one. 3 baby seals walk into a club. 1 lived.
Hey, you know, anybody who takes care of a chicken is technically a chicken tender. I'll call back
I don't know why I like it.
All right, we'll be right back, Granny. We'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show. I got to take this break, or my back teeth are floating. We'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show right after this. All right, bye.
You're listening to WBRFM, real radio for real people.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Andrew from The Harps, and you're listening to IRM. Enjoy it!
Uncle Sam, he wants you, but not Kevin Holly. Like Trump said, no in the army.
Hey, this is a cat named Mo from 102.5 The Bone, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show on Internet Radio. Don't call it a podcast.
Hi, this is Andrew from The Harps, and you're listening to iHeart Radio. Enjoy it!
be flying so high like a paradise. You can see me roam 13 like a paradise. Looking to my soul for love for Mary Jane, Spider-Man, Kush, Peter Parkin. On the plane, everywhere you go, everything I say. Never back down, cause we're here to stay. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. This not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. This not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. This not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. Because I roll up, roll out, roll out. This not a thing I wouldn't do. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you. I wanna smoke it with you.
Matt Williams on The Kevin Holly Show. He takes the will out of your will to live.
Hi, this is Kevin Holly, host of The Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network. Catch me this week on To Catch a Predator. Wait, what? Who wrote this? What? No. Trucker Rob, Trucker Rob, Trucker Rob, Trucker Rob, Trucker Rob, drive a truck, Trucker Rob. Driving trucks is all he wants to do. Drive a truck, Trucker Rob. Driving trucks because he loves you.
When something is consummated, that means that two people got fucked, and then you're coming along and 9 months later, asshole.
You came out the asshole? So did I.
I don't know how much these guys are. They're limited.
What the fuck? Well, why did I deserve that, man?
Fucking, one of them went to a walk-in college, and the other one didn't go very far to school at all. He only lived a couple blocks away.
Walk-in college. It's such a thing of the past. Those walk-in colleges.
Jay's got a slow car. Pops is sitting in the front seat on the way to the bar. Pops is hungry, wants something to eat. Taco Bell is fine, but McDonald's is better. They got McNuggets and we still got time. Maybe we'll get a shake or two. I mean, we got nothing but time. I got a slow car. It's got new tires, but the brakes are shitty. Been working at Halas for weeks. Saved a little money for a handle of liquor. For your wheelchair, I got you a Trump sticker. Maybe someday we'll have our own show. You can recite your poetry without Kevin or that homo Phil. We can start our own podcast. Things will be better if it's just you and me. We can talk about the Packers and Bluegrass. Nobody will make fun of me. We'll choose our own guests and treat them nice. We won't use any cheap sound effects. I'll quit my job and take care of you and make sure your penis gets erect. Jay's got a slow car. Pops is sitting in the front seat on the way to the bar. Pops is hungry, wants something to eat. Taco Bell is fine, but McDonald's is better. They got McNuggets and we still got time. Maybe we'll get a shake or two. I mean, we got nothing but time. We can start our own podcast. Things will be better if it's just you and me. We can talk about the Packers and bluegrass. Nobody will make fun of me. We'll choose our guests and treat them nice. We won't use any cheap sound effects. I'll quit my job and take care of you, Pops. Make sure your penis gets erect. I got a slow car. 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 I got a slow car, yeah. It's slow. The tires are new, but the brakes are shitty. I got a slow car. I got a slow car. Save it. Get it. Big finish, Phil. Big finish. I got a slow car. I got a slow car.
I think that was golden. I think we need to listen to it.
Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
I wish I never met you, but it's a little too late. If you taught me anything, you taught me how to hate. You think that your show is funny, but you are wrong. For the most part, your skills suck ass. You should be sucking Hoppy's dong. That's why I say this show is shit. What a shit ass show. That's why I say this show is shit. What a shit ass show.
Silence all around me is the last thing I said as I pump my brain full of metaphorical lead. As time goes on, these thoughts of mine are only getting older. As days go by, these sleepless nights are only getting colder. Friends I have, they try to help, but I give them the shoulder. They say that happiness is in the eye of the beholder. Another day, another time, we can live another life. Another day, another time, will pass us by. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. The stars shine bright way off in the distance. The pattern that I see is not consistent. The life I once had is non-existent. I should have seen this coming, but I must have missed it. It seems everything I do is under a curse, and every single day is slowly getting worse. None of my good deeds are being reimbursed, and none of my good thoughts are even in this verse. Now mother, don't cry, it's all in my head, as I wonder if my father is alive or dead. I never meant to hurt you with the last thing he said, as he took away my father, left the mother instead. Now these events have made me who I am today, and these songs I write, it's just how I portray the feelings that I wish would just go away. I know that one day everything will be okay. Another day, another time, we can live another life. Another day, another time, will pass us by. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid.
We're back to the Kevin Holly Show.
Oh, good for you.
Kevin probably just got done using the facilities,
Do not go in there.
getting himself a snack or a beverage,
Nope, I don't have any Jewish candy.
or maybe he probably took another spill out by the pool trying to grab a cat.
Grab him by the pussy.
Give him a call at 727-550-7886.
Prank caller, prank caller.
This is the Kevin Holly Show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. It is the second and final segment of the show. And my man, Colin, hold all calls for a moment here because I really want to talk to this dude. Hold on a second here. Shane B. Shane B on the phone. What is up, my man? Whoa, did I lose him? God bless it. I'm calling him back. It's my fault. I got to it too late. Oh, good Lord. You know, it's like, it's a high-tech system in here. You know what I mean? I feel like Alec Baldwin. Are we getting calls right now? Are we taking calls right now? We didn't get a call right now. Is there a number to call? All right, let's see if he picks up.
Hello.
Hi, I'm trying to reach out about your car's extended warranty.
I sold that car 3 weeks ago.
Shane B, man. What's up, dude? Oh, look out. Sorry.
That actually worked out kind of perfectly because my nephew called me. So I thought I could sneak on hold while you guys were talking and putting you on hold and going to talk to him, drop the call from you, and fucking it was just like, oh, just call me.
I'm sorry about that, man. When you get a call from a legend like Shelby Suggs, you have to take it. You know what I mean? Listen.
Shelby Suggs is the myth.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, like, I'm in a good mood right now. Like, I'm in a really good mood. Like, at first I was like kind of disappointed, like not disappointed, but like, you know, the wind gets taken out of your sails, so you adjust and you kind of tack a different way. When Holland said she couldn't make it, and I was like, oh, God damn it, you know, I can't do the word of the day, you know. But then I thought about it, like, you know, talking to you, talking to Granny, talking to Jason from Waste Management. It's like, and then I went downstairs. I even did a little stand-up for the guys downstairs. You know what I mean? I told some jokes. They laughed. It was cool. You know, I got to see Bergie. He might come back up here in a little bit. I don't know. Jason's going to call back in a few. So it's like a good time, man. And Shane B, man, I freaking love you, dude. Like, I saw your unboxing of the Apple. Like, it didn't just come from Amazon. It came from Apple through Amazon. You got a box that you unboxed on your YouTube channel, which is, what is it? Sick. God damn it. I never get it right, dude.
Just Sick 2210 on YouTube.
Sick 2210. I got it in the chat. So you ordered like a hard drive. No, a CD drive. So you could play your movies on your laptop that doesn't have a CD drive. But you bought a good one straight from Apple via Amazon. And when you unboxed it, the box it came in was more magnificent than the actual product. And you were like, look at the foam padding in here. It's a transformer. Dude, it was like you did 10 minutes on the fucking box.
That was the plan. I got that fucking idea from, the group, fucking Josh and Jay, and I think Karen influenced a little bit of that. Because I was showing them the box. Well, this box is awesome. He was like, yeah, do a video on the box. I was like, ooh.
That was good stuff, man. It was good. I shared it. That's good stuff. That was funny. That's what
fucking suck. I had to re-record that son bitch because fucking like it was 15 minutes long. And like 3 minutes into it, that cheap ass $120 camera I bought, it starts, I don't know what it's doing. It starts spazzing out. It's like all the audio was there, but the video was shaky, so I had to re-record all that shit.
Yeah, you're like Michael J. Fox trying to record an unboxing, you know, of medicine for your, man, sorry. Dude, that's what I like about your channel, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like an unboxing. It's like an unboxing, and then it goes to like another video, and then there's music and like shocking music. It's like a symphony. You know what I mean? It's like an anthem. It's like an anthem of music mixed in with the with the unboxing or whatever review you might be doing. I'm a little gassy. Excuse me. Sorry, dude. It's been a rough week for me. You know what I mean? And I still have that post nasal drip, man. It's almost gone. But good Lord, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. And it's not COVID. No fever. I have no symptoms except for post nasal drip. It's like I got long COVID. I think I got long COVID. I don't know. I probably don't. So here's what I want to do, Shane B. I got 4 COVID tests in the mail from O'Biden, right? Did you get the free COVID tests in the mail?
I think you got to request them, don't you?
Well, I think my sister did. That's why I got them. Like, so my sister was like, I'm going to get these. Anybody needs any, you know, because I have a high risk, you know, she's got a gluten allergy. So I was like, you know what? You can have mine. And then like a day later, I was like, you know what? Because of people like you, I need mine. Otherwise, I can't go to Busch Gardens or I can't go see Luke Bryan in concert. You know what I mean? So I'm going to need those tests back so I can test negative so I can get into an event, you know? So I got like 4 of these at home. And here's what I want to do, Shane B. I want to swab my dog's butthole and see if my dog is COVID-19 positive. I want to swab the tap water coming out of my kitchen sink and see if that's COVID-19 positive. I have a kitten. I may as well test that as well, you know. Maybe the hibiscus plant out front. Maybe I'll test that and see if it's COVID positive. You know what I mean? It's like a pregnancy test that's always positive. You know what I mean? It's like a false...
Well, that was part of that little circus they were pulling, you know. At first they say, you know, oh, kids are safe from it, Oh, now the kids need this. And then they said your pets, oh, no, you can't get it from your pets. And then all of a sudden, oh, you can get it from your pets. Just say the truth. You don't know. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just everybody, just be careful.
Did you see?
That's all they had to say. Just be careful.
Did you see Bill Maher on the Joe Rogan Experience? Patrick Welsh played a little bit of that today on his show, the I'm Not Right Network. Did you see that by chance?
No, I missed it.
Dude, Bill Maher was like talking about like, we don't know. Like, you don't know any better than I know. You don't fucking know. He was dropping F-bombs, smoking weed. It was pretty good. I don't know how old it is. You know what I mean? I don't really watch Joe Rogan. I don't subscribe to it. I don't know. I just see clips on Facebook and stuff, and I see other people playing it, like Patrick was playing it, you know. And you know, he's like, Bill Maher is like literally like, I'm a proud liberal, but that doesn't mean that like I can't question things like the overspending with the government, the COVID restrictions. He's like, just because I question these things doesn't make me any farther right of center. You know, I can still be a liberal and question these things, which I thought was beautiful. You know, I mean, does
Bill
that?
Maher seems to be straight middle. I
I think that he's like way left, and he appreciates it. You know, but at the same time, you know, like he admits that he's a proud liberal, and he's all for, you know, equality. He thinks that he's proud that there are progressive people. He'll say things like that. He said, like, I'm proud that they're being progressive about these things. Now, what does that even mean? You know, but at the same rate, he speaks his mind about everything else. So if a guy like Bill Maher can, what the fuck is this? If a guy like Bill Maher can, God bless it. Hold on, I got to take a quick break here for like 2 seconds here. Hold on 1 second. Shamby, don't hang up, all right? Hold on.
You're listening to WBRFM, Real Radio for real people.
We're back to the Kevin Holly Show.
Oh, good for you.
Kevin probably just got done using the facilities.
No, I didn't get done using the facilities. It was just, I had to take a personal phone call really quick about my children. Everything's good. Shamby, I hope you're still on the line. I'm really sorry about that, you guys. Oh, my God.
Oh, I thought that was Bergie.
No. It was, so my daughter's at a sleepover. I hate to go off on a tangent like this, Shamby. Just bear with me, dude. So my daughter's at a sleepover tonight. And with two kids, and they had a field trip today, so she's actually already sleeping, but that was the mom at the sleepover just checking in with me to let me know that indeed they are all there safe and quiet and all that good stuff. But I had to take that call. I can't just, I'm not going to take it on the air, Anyway, we're back, man. Shameby, Jesus Christ, man. Sorry, dude. So as we were saying, Bill Maher is like a realist, I think. And I think you said a centrist, you know what I mean? And I think it was evident with that interview. But so when you look at the bigger picture, like, what if all of us were just like that? Should we all be like Bill Maher, Shamey? I mean, or at least a little bit. Should there be an element of Bill Maher in all of us? I don't know, man.
Oh, I don't know. There may have been a point in time, like maybe 15 years ago, where we may have all been a little like that. But the way I've seen in this hostile political climate, they're making you choose it more every day.
Yeah.
And so, true straight center. I enjoy somebody that seems like they've been leftist for so long or for a while, actually start to question things their party's doing. I like that.
I do as well. Let me ask you this then, Shameby. Do you have any friends that are super liberal, like I have some, and family,
Absolutely.
Have you made a dent? Have you made a dent with them? Have they started coming around?
Nephews.
To your nephews?
Two of my nephews. Surprisingly enough, they're both truckers. Well, one of them's still a trucker now, but fucking, they listen to Uncle Shane. They stop buying into what the family's feeding them about. Oh, you're black, you're Democrat, I mean, you support that guy as a Republican, this and that. They stopped and actually paid attention to what is being said to them by the media, by politicians, and come to the realization is like, well, what you just said doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I can see evidence of what this guy over here on the right is talking about, and I don't see any evidence of what you over here on the left is talking about. My favorite nephew Jamal, he's told me this shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying into what this family's feeding, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Like, if you could just break the ice just even a little bit to the point where you're actually having a conversation, because when you think about it, the people on the far left, you know, and I say this so much, dude. Like, I'm not talking about libertarians. I'm not talking about no party affiliation people. I'm not talking about independents. I'm not talking about Republicans. I'm not talking about the GOP or conservatives. I'm not talking about moderates or centrists. I'm not talking about fucking utilitarians, you know. I'm talking about specifically the far left extreme, the progressive, socialist, Green New Deal Party people, the people that make climate change a religion. You know, when you can make a dent with those people, and they start thinking kind of like Bill Maher was, like, you know, like there's a lot of spending going on. Like, is it like he made a great quote on Joe Rogan Experience. He said, "I get it. Like, you can't transfer money in a bucket that's not leaky. The bucket's going to be leaking. It's never perfect." You know what I mean? You can't transfer wealth without a leaky bucket, you know? And I think that speaks volumes for people on the far left to understand a guy like Bill Maher putting it down like that. It makes sense. And if that's the one thing that breaks the ice, you know what I mean? Then you can start having that conversation, because those guys on the far left, they don't want to, they say, let's just have a conversation. But you can't get a word in about it because you're always wrong. But when a guy like Bill Maher says, hey, you know, well, here's about spending, here's how I feel about this, doesn't make me not a liberal. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what's happening right now. I think there's a bit of an awakening, not like an insurrection awakening, not like some weird fucking riot awakening, not some Antifa versus GOP awakening, but more like just people civilly finally actually having that conversation. I think both sides are, you know, well, I hate to say both sides. It's not really a side thing. You know what I mean? It's one party, one extreme part of one party versus all of the other ones. You know what I mean? Versus all of the other ones, dude.
I find it hilarious fucking, like, at my job, I work with, that's a majority of black guys that drive on my ship. And I found it so hilarious. Like, yeah, we don't really get into politics at work, you know. We just kind of, hey, how you doing? Oh, did you go, you know, what traffic was like? It's just casual conversation. But I will pass by sometimes hearing these guys talking political shit. And it's like, And when Biden was trying to push that whole vaccine shit on truckers through ocean shit, I heard a lot of tunes change.
Yeah.
And after that shit got knocked down, I'd hear casual conversations in passing. They're talking about Biden. It's like, yo, this dude's fucking crazy. So did you hear what he said the other day? This dude can't complete a sentence. I'm like, you're saying all the things that everybody is noticing, except for the people that cover his ass.
Yes.
You telling me a piece of corn fell on this guy's lapel? That wasn't corn. That was bird shit. Why can't you just say, oh, yeah, that was a bird in a silo. It hit his jacket. Yeah, who cares? It's like, okay, yeah. Shit happens, literally.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
But you go out of your way to cover it up. What else are you covering up?
It's not only that, but it brings to light that there's people not just covering for his ass, but they're actually the people that are in charge. He's the puppet to them. There's puppeteers. Those are the same people. You know what I mean? Oh, dude. All right.
Every day it's something.
I know. Every day. All right, your favorite person, Shameby, just popped into the studio. Patrick Berge is in the studio right now.
Reporting for duty. Am I on time?
You're perfect, yeah.
Put your headphones off.
Shane B likes me giving him a lullaby. Now you get one for Patrick Berge.
I'm either going to save the show right now or drive away the last 2 listeners. We don't know.
Why don't you just sit in Holland's chair?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? It's a lot easier on me.
I'm not worthy.
Well, that shows that this camera's not working. Hold on. There we go.
That's good. I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, you're totally on camera.
I ain't here for eye candy.
You're my arm
I charge
candy.
for that, Kevin.
So Shane B did, and I were just talking about how basically the political climate seems to be changing in the direction of centrism. You know, centrism, is that a word? I don't even know.
It'll be one
like
tonight.
Centrists, like a group of centrists.
Yeah, like a group of centrists.
All right.
How about we do this right now? We got Shane B on the phone. We got Patrick Berge in the studio. Let's play the word of the day game right now. Why not? Are you ready to play the game, Patrick?
Yes.
All right. What we do during this game, it's usually with Holland because she doesn't know a lot of words. But I come up with a word from dictionary.com, and Patrick didn't. You already read it? He already read it.
Yeah,
God
but
damn
it's not. It's cheating. It's not. Oh, go on with your thing. That's not a word.
All right, Shane B, it's between me and you. All right, tonight's word of the day. I'm gonna say the word with my best pronunciation possible.
Right.
And then I want Shane B to tell me the definition. And Patrick,
I read it.
you're
I'll
out.
still
Yeah, you're
get
out.
it wrong.
You're out. All right.
I
Shane B,
wouldn't get it right. Good luck to you.
your memory's so bad, Patrick, that you're such a stoner.
No, it's a fucked up.
You won't
Can
even
I
know.
say that? It's
Yeah.
a jacked up word.
It's a jacked up word. All right, here's the word, Shane B. You ready?
Hot check.
Whoa, that's loud. So here's why it's loud. Because I put the main mix volume up loud so we could hear Shane B's terrible phone connection with his fucking $5 Five Below headphones he's wearing.
Five Below.
I'm just kidding. All right, the word is
Hot check.
H-A-C-E-K.
Hot check.
Shane B, what do you think that word means?
Just spell
Hot
that
check.
again?
What? H-A-C...
Spell it again?
H-A-C-E-K. When the C has a little thing above it.
Yeah,
Hot
because
check.
it's not freaking English. That's all I made
Hot
out
check.
from it.
It's a noun.
I'm gonna say that is the. Oh shit! Hot check. Hot check. Hot check. Hot check.
Hot check.
It's another name for the studs that are on the bottom of a piece of furniture to keep it off the ground. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Hot check.
It's interesting. All right. Another name for the
Or
studs.
something used to prop something up, basically.
You said-
something to keep something elevated.
You know, you used the word studs. You said it's something. Another word for the studs that holds something up off
Something
the
in
ground.
that. Something in that family.
All right. Josh in the chat says a small hook. Shane B says something that elevates something else. It is a diacritic placed over a letter in some languages as Czech and Lithuanian, and in some systems of phonetic
You
transcription.
can't even. It's not English. It's not even freaking English. You should have a contest in English.
Country of Oregon.
Hot check.
Fucking Czechoslovakia. I don't even know if
It's
a
a
good
gypsy
one.
word.
Czechoslovakian and Lithuanian.
A phonetic transcription, especially to indicate that a sound is palatalized. What is palatalized?
You don't even know what it is.
I don't
Kevin
even know.
hid it from me. I'm like,
Hit
you don't
origin.
need to fucking hide it from me. I could read it and not be able to tell you what it is.
The origin is hot check is a diacritic, like a little.
You don't even what's diacritic.
I don't
You should've
know,
made that
man.
a word. At least
I'm
that's
so
fucking
confused,
English.
man.
At least that's English. Diacritic or whatever it is.
It's placed over a letter to indicate
like-
the sound is palatalized.
Right?
Borrowing
Use
from
that word.
the
That's
Czech
more
word,
English
small hook. Josh got it right. Small hook.
Josh!
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? That's bullshit, man. Oh.
Didn't he say small stud like Kevin?
No, he said small hook in the chat, man. Josh got it. George Boy gets it right. Junior Travitz.
I thought somebody said a small stud referring to Kevin.
Shane B approves.
Just call Kevin Hatchek.
All right.
I don't even know if I pronounced that right.
All right, well, listen, Shane B, I'm going to let you go because I know Jason wants to call. He's got something he wants to complain about, and we only got like 10 minutes left of the show, and I got Patrick in the studio now as well. I hate to cut you off,
That's
But
at least 11 minutes worth of comedy.
But
right
here's
there.
what happened though. Shane B failed miserably at the word of the day, and I feel like he just
The word of the day.
Hooker.
Next week, do Russian.
little hooker, small hooker. Yeah, we'll do Russian next week. Yeah,
I mean,
Fuck you and your racist words.
it is.
that word fucking sucked.
It is.
Shane B, man.
Gypsies after us now.
Hey, are you going to be around tomorrow, Shane B? You working? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you? What time do you work? If you don't mind me asking.
5 to 5.
5 to 5. Damn it. I was gonna say we could play some PUBG in the morning, but 5's a little early, dude. That's when I first
No, I got a job. Shit.
That's when I start masturbating. I don't know if I can play PUBG and masturbate at the same time. With you in my headphones. Oh, dude. Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Save that for Bergie Bet reruns.
for crying out loud, man. I'm keeping Shane B on the phone. If Jason even bothers to call. Oh.
I want to hear what he has to complain about.
All right, perfect. Hell yeah. Shane B's a good sport, man. I love you, dude. All right, hold on. Let me merge these calls here. Let's do it. All right. We got this.
Merging calls.
All right. Hey, you're live on the Kevin Holly Show with Shane B, Pat Berge, myself. Who's this?
My name is Jason. I work in waste management, and I've played PUBG and masturbated at the same time before.
I know. That's why we squad up. You know what I'm saying?
Waste management might be a good sponsor for you, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. A lot of garbage comes through here. So, Jason from Waste Management, we're all intrigued. We're all ears. You have something you want to complain about is what I've heard through the phone screener here.
Yeah, I mean, your show is kind of like slice of life.
Okay.
And I thought I would see if you could relate. I'm kind of I'm a single dad, and I live alone. My daughter's with me half the time, and I'm not entirely sloppy, but I'm not really good at homemaking.
Okay.
Okay, let me try to speed this up because you said your show's almost over.
No, you're good.
So I prefer the down pillows with the feathers, with the duck feathers in them. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I try to stay on top of washing my pillowcases and stuff, so I'm not like a total slob. So I threw the pillowcases and blankets and stuff in the washing machine. This isn't a joke. This is just something that happened to me.
Okay.
And then when I moved them from the washer to the dryer, it turned out that one of the down feather pillows had exploded inside the pillowcase.
Ooh. Yeah,
and I got
I've done that before.
Feathers into everything.
Okay. That was with an actual live duck.
Yeah.
You can't put them in the dryer, Kevin.
I'm sorry.
They dry off.
They
it's
were
like
wet.
water off the duck's back.
They were wet, man.
You've never heard water off a duck's back?
I tried. That's what I thought it meant.
Jesus.
Sorry.
You think I put a whole duck in there? There were so many feathers. I put everything in the dryer and I cleaned out the washer. And I started on with my next load. But apparently those feathers hid in those little holes in the washer.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into everything. And I keep on. Feathers are soft, but they got those little pointy ends.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about. I got little pointy pokers in my underwears, dude, and my socks and my blanket. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. I'm getting poked all the time.
Dude,
don't make the gay jokes. I'm serious.
No, I have a solution.
Poked all the time, unwelcomely.
All you got to do is be like Bear Grylls and just drink your own piss, and you're good. That's all you got to do.
I gotta tell you, I'm getting poked so much. I would drink some piss to make this go away. Every time I do a load of laundry, they're stuck all up in the washing machine. So my towels, when I dry off after a shower, I'm getting poked.
Dude.
When I change my undies, I'm getting poked. When I put my socks on, I'm walking halfway across town, and then I'm taking out the trash on my route because I work in waste management.
Yeah.
And I'm getting little pokes everywhere.
Well,
the worst part is in my undies, dude. I feel like I'm gonna puncture my scrotum.
Yeah, you could. Or you ever experience? I think Shane B mentioned this before, where you had something to eat that didn't agree with you, like maybe some nuts or strawberries, some seeds perhaps, and you have that feeling in your butthole after you've pooped, like you still have to wipe, and it's like a sharp, like a poke, like there's a poke in your butthole. You know what I'm saying? You ever been?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the itchy butt. Like you wipe completely clean, and you wipe it clean.
Yeah.
And then half an hour later, you're sweating, and then you go and wipe, and it's like you never wiped at all.
You ever been poked in your butthole before?
This is like WebMD.
It is.
I figured those jokes would be coming, but this isn't a bit. It's not. I'm not trying to I didn't come up with this fun story because I'm telling you what's happening in my life. I'm getting poked by sharp feathers all the time. I'm
How long
throw out
ago
all
was
my
this?
clothes. Huh?
How long ago was this?
This was 2 days ago, and I washed the pillowcases first before everything when everything in my house was dirty. I had to wash everything that I have, and everything got feathers in it.
Just burn it all down, dude. Light it all on fire. That's the only way.
I live in an apartment building, so people are gonna die. I guess maybe that's part of it.
Can't do
It's
that.
a sacrifice.
It's not
I'm
gonna
have
work.
to make.
You might.
I think
might
that.
have to. So it wasn't your washer.
No, but there's feathers in there. There's feathers in everything.
Is it a community washer for the apartment complex, or is it in your apartment?
Yeah.
No, it's my washer that I rent from my apartment.
So just get a new one.
Run your washer run your washer through recycles empty.
You gotta understand.
That
after
should clear
after
them
that
out.
happened, after that happened,
Your
I
clothes
already
and
did
stuff,
that.
you're done.
After that happened initially, I did that. I still have feathers in everything. Everything.
No, it's
Pokey,
not.
sharp
It's
feathers.
not. It's not feathers and everything, dude. You just got too drunk and high, and you forgot that you've been dressing up, cross-dressing like burlesque. You've been doing burlesque, and you've got feathers and everything because of the feather boa that you shouldn't have washed with all your other clothes. Now you got to live with it. You made your bed, dude.
If you're a single, I did make my bed. If you're a single dad like me, you know that if it's laundry day, you're drunk anyway. That's what you do. You get drunk and you do a bunch of loads while you watch whatever stupid shit, like the dumbest thing on TV, like the Kevin Holly show on the YouTube channel or whatever. Just the dumbest thing you can find, and you get really drunk and you do the laundry. That's what single dads that live alone do.
Yeah, I don't live
Single
alone.
moms do that as well.
Yeah, they drink
To
wine.
the Kevin Holly show, but
Yeah.
I think actually
They diddle their bits at the same time, though.
I think John.
I need a homemaker. I'm not trying to say women belong as homemakers. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just saying I'm not good at this shit.
Well,
I need help.
I think John Hancock had that same problem after he signed the Declaration of Independence. He left his quill in the washing machine. It made a mess of it.
It was a cotton gin, actually. It was a cotton gin.
buddy.
Yeah.
They
Good job,
use-
Patrick.
They use quills, they use feathers.
Hey, Kevin, are you on the air
Sign
tomorrow night, Kevin?
shit
On
with-
Good Friday?
On Good Friday, no. I will be eating fish. I will
How do you-
order fish and feed the whole neighborhood tomorrow.
How do you think Jesus feels about the fact that the day he was crucified, we call it Good Friday? Like, what the fuck?
That's pretty bad
Probably
Friday.
It wasn't for him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's
How do you think his fucking whole ordeal is being fucking personified by a goddamn rabbit and Easter eggs you gotta go find out in the yard while you dressed up like a goddamn pastel painting?
This guy's having some cocktails too, isn't he? Hey, I'm not hating, buddy. I'm not hating. I'm not judging.
It does kind of diminish the whole thing, the Jesus.
I
thing.
think it makes everything happy, and I just want everyone to be happy. Hoppy, if you will.
If anybody's bored tomorrow night,
Hoppy.
since Kevin won't be on, I'm going to be joining a cat named Mo in the studio at 102.5 The Bone tomorrow night.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Between 6 and 7 p.m. I'll be
What
joining
about
in
me?
studio.
What about me, Jason? What about Paulie? What about
Well, listen,
Paulie?
It's about who you know. I try to make.
What
I try to
about
make,
Holly?
I try to make the right friends. I don't know why I'm friends with you, but
I say that same thing, man.
Mo's my homie, dude. He's helped me put together a demo reel so I can see if I can do like commercials and be a spokesman and be the next.
Cool.
I'm gonna be the next Flo from Progressive or some shit.
No, I got a perfect role for you, dude. You should practice for this, right? Here's what I'm thinking. All right, go with me on this.
Tell
all
me,
right?
I'm ready for it.
All
Tell
right,
me,
so
tell me, I'm ready.
you got Jason from Waste Management, right? He's standing there with his beard and his pretty eyes and his little weird cabbie hat, right? And he's trying to be like Chris Glick, but he's not as big. You know what I mean? He's not as big.
I like my hat.
Yeah, so he's standing there, right? And he's like, man, I'm going to do a promo for something, right? And he's like, Nestle's, white chocolate, dark chocolate, Nestle's. Enjoy it! And that's it.
Are you
Just
sure
roll with
Nestle's
You should
really
play that
wants
clip
to
right now.
tie
You should
in
play that
with
drop right now.
waste management?
I will play it right now. You think I'm lying about this? I'm very, very concerned that
All right,
that's what you
I'll
should be
do
doing.
the commercial. I'll do the
Hey,
commercial.
this is a
and then
cat
you play
named
the
Mo
drop.
from 102.5 The Bone,
Oh,
and
shit.
you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show on Internet Radio.
That wasn't
Don't
it.
call it a podcast.
But that's a tribute to Cat named Mo. All right, here I got you here. Hold on a second.
Hang on, Kevin.
Carry on. Yeah.
Let me do the commercial and then you can play the drop, okay?
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Jason. Some call me Truth. I'm here to tell you, white chocolate, dark chocolate, regular chocolate. Why do we gotta talk about colors? Colors don't make it different. It's about the flavor. And one thing that's got flavor is Toll House chips. No matter what color you take them, it's not about color. It's about the flavor. Now, here, Listen to the smooth sounds of my voice.
Enjoy it. iHeart Radio.
Damn it, man. That's not
You
it.
didn't play the right
What's
one?
regular chocolate?
I got it. Listen, dude, it's a one-man
You threw mine away,
show.
didn't you?
No, I got it right here.
You don't care about me.
No, I got you right here. Ready? Here we go. And here we go.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna do one too. You ready?
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
I work in waste management. And you're listening to Kevin.
Whoa, well, let's back it up just a minute. when I did a 5-minute stand-up, I know, Shamey, just bear with me here. I did a 5-minute open mic competition, and Holland was there, and I did a joke, and she just jumped in and was like, oh, yeah, you got a tripod, whatever she said. She just talked over me, you know what I mean? And it was a lot like this. Here we go.
I work in waste management. And you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
Damn it, man. It's right before that. I hate to step on your toes.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
There you
I
go.
work in
Hi,
waste
Jason.
management, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Enjoy it!
Yes, that was better
That was
than
an inside
what's
joke,
her
Mom.
name?
Okay.
I'll
She
have it.
She did step all over that, doesn't she?
Yeah. Hey, we got another caller real quick. Let me merge them together
still love
here.
her.
Hold on. Oh, I missed it. Oh, fuck you. Okay, whatever.
I'll be on 102.5 The Bone tomorrow night. Me and my homeboy Mo, a cat named Mo. Between 6 and 7 p.m., 102.5 The Bone. You can listen to it on theboneonline.com if you're out of area. And you can listen also by downloading the Bone app.
Jesus, are we getting paid for this?
Let me give it my shot.
Yeah.
You got to make your dreams come true, and I want to be a spokesman. So this is my shot. So give me a chance to support me. Tune on in. And you're also listening to The Kevin Holly Show. The Worst podcast is also available on YouTube.
And it's actually the Kevin and Mo Show. I got it right here. All right, we'll be right back with more of the cat named Mo Show. I really just said that.
It's mine. It's all mine.
All right, whatever, man. Jason,
All
though.
right, I'm out of here. Hey, did you hear about the guy who didn't pay his exorcist?
Good Lord, no, I haven't heard about the guy that didn't
His house got repossessed. Good night, everybody.
Love you, Jason. It's a morning zoo, everybody. Jason from Waste Management, everybody. Wow. Hey, Shane B.
If I send you $1, will you say the show is sponsored by Sick 2210 Productions?
Yeah. This show is.
You whore.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Shavy on. Well, let's all be quiet. Let's all be quiet.
I send
for
you
$1.
Will you blow me?
Sure. For $1, Shane B, give us a plug right now. Come on, do it.
If you're bored as shit, just as I am when I'm driving my goddamn truck around, check in the YouTube channel 62210 Productions featuring Sir Buff Drinks Love. We talk movies, TV shows, and talking about boxes that deliver the shit that we want to review, but the box is just that much more interesting. Check us out on YouTube.
That's perfect, dude. I'll save that. Mark the tape, bro. Mark the tape. I don't have anybody to mark the tape, but I'll get to it.
Mark the tape.
I haven't used my horn yet. I'm so mad.
Oh, I'd beep your horn, dude. I know what it would sound like, though. If I did, it would be...
Nope. Nobody's pissed me off in traffic yet. I haven't been able to blow it.
Holy crap. All right, listen, man. The show's over. Shane B, dude, you're badass, man. Thank you for being a good sport. I know I had to bump you earlier. And, dude, I bumped AA Ron once. And he unfriended me and never talked to me again.
Really?
Yeah. And Shane B got bumped and called right back and was like fucking good spirits. You know what I mean? That's good. That's a good dude right there.
No, I took another call.
Well, no, I didn't bump you. Yeah, he took another call. I didn't bump you.
Not this time.
Bump me.
No bumping at all.
Damn call dropped.
All right, I love you guys, man. Listen, stick around on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com. Coming up next, Nitwit TV. Nitwit TV, you can also listen to or watch nitwit.tv. We're talking about Kirk Lacey. They're going to play games. It's a fun time. It really is. The Internet Radio Network, IRNbroadcast.com. Get the TuneIn app and find them on TuneIn, or just in your Play Store, get the IRN app. Holy crap, man. Shane B, dude. I don't even know what to say. I got this instead. down. It's so loud. I love you, buddy. I hope you love me as well. If you need me to sing you to sleep later, just reach out, bro.
Well, he's up to $10 now.
All right, it's the Kevin Holly Show. Patrick Berge, thank you for sticking around. Everybody in the chat, I love you guys. Jorts Boy and Granny loves getting banned. Barack Obama. That was a lot of fun too. Good Lord. I'm so gassy. It's over, man. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday, if not sooner. Tuesday, Snappers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know. I'll be somewhere Tuesday, maybe Monday, doing a little stand-up. It's going to suck really bad. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. It's the Kevin Holly Show. I'm Kevin Holly. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blow. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure, and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's never enough. You give and you get. It's always a bust. And it's too hard to leave you tonight. You're crossing the line. You're telling me how I should live my life. And I'm just gonna leave